Astonishing X-Men number 2 by Charles Soule and Mike Deodato Jr. The X-Men find themselves on the astral plane and in treat for a show. Only problem is it's one they've seen before. The story of the X-Men brought to them by the Shadow King. The two architects of the program, Farouk and Charles Xavier, discuss among themselves the setting. Next move, though, belongs to Professor X. Meanwhile, above the London skyline, Bishop and Angel stand guard over Psylocke. She tells them that the players are no strangers to the plane, although Bishop has reservations. In the sky and around the building, the military aircraft circle. The Ministry of Defense is completely attuned to what's happening. They order a 2-kilometer evacuation order, and for the man in charge, trouble could loom on the horizon. On the astral plane, the play continues. It shifts back and forth from love lives of the X-Men, but the players keep shifting. The move is Xavier's doing. Farouk declares an early victory because the players don't seem to notice, but his opponent reminds him that the game has just begun. When the play wanders into the death of the Dark Phoenix, a Jean Grey copy tries to put a move on her old crush Logan. He notices something is off. When he shifts into his old blue and yellow costume, Farouk again declares victory, but this time, Logan is positive. He puts his claws through the doppelganger, and the stage actors declare war on the audience. The team realizes that they're in a false reality, much to the Shadow King's chagrin, and Rogue gives them the order to start kicking heads off. They all have a hard time understanding how they fell for it, all except for Logan. The reason why? The smell. Beast was the morphing Mystique all along. Rogue tells Phantom X to shoot her, but through her explanation, she hates the Shadow King as well. Eventually, they stand before a series of doors. They realize that while it was all an act, it was all someone was putting enough red flags to get their attention. They open a door and Mystique walks through before Gambit kicks his friend Phantom X in as well. The issue wraps with Rogue, Logan, and Gambit standing before another door. Logan reminds them that someone is obviously fighting the Shadow King. Don't forget that. Meanwhile, the stakes of the competition are revealed. If Farouk wins, the X-Men's souls are his forever. If Charles wins, he gets the opportunity to kill his former students to give them a shred of dignity. With that, this issue is left to be continued. You know, one of the most interesting things about this group of X-Men is that Charles Soule wants you to know they were brought together by chance. It's not like they have a mansion headquarters or even a Blackbird. Instead, it's a series of heroes you know from various eras and books, puts them together in situations you've never seen them in. That's cool. And while I lamented in the previous issue how Logan is largely unnecessary, it still isn't lost on me that they could have probably put another character in his place and made this book just a little bit cooler. Either way, it is what it is, and it's not bad. I give it an 8 out of 10. If you like this video, there's hundreds more like it spanning several current and classic story arcs. Click the boxes here for more playlists. This video is also accompanied by my blog at nerdiestkidyouknow.blogspot.com or nerdiestkidyouknow.com. You can also follow links to my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter pages, as well as a link to this very issue for sale on my eBay page by clicking below. For the Nerdiest Kid You Know, I'm Sam Torito. Thanks for watching.